This one's still wet. And I think that one's actually the younger one.
Silas is helping clean up over there.
Oh yeah, this one's really wet. Okay, this one's a girl, and that one's a boy.
Oh, okay.
So the darker one is a girl. Look at that, they're attaching really quick.
She's like,
So Silas is eating some of the afterbirth, and he's protecting it against goats.
good job, Oreo. You good, Mama. They look like Chip.
They do. So every year, Oreo has given us at least one boy and one girl. There was a year she gave us triplets, and it was another girl, but that extra girl didn't make it. It was really, really small, and she didn't make it. But 2 healthy babies, and they're both already eaten, so that's really, really good. You did good, buddy. You did good, bud. What do you think, crybaby? I thought you were going to be first. Your sister was first.
We go check her.
Which one?
See how fat her face looks. Yes.
Yeah, I checked her.
Her jaw.
Yeah, it's not. I know what you're talking about. Underneath?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not.
You sure?
Yeah.
She's just fuzzy?
Yep. Look at that. It's real hollow.
Okay. She's just fuzzy right now.
Yep.
She's got her winter coat.
They're so cute. So this morning, we went and ate breakfast in Paul's Valley, and before we did, I came out here and checked on all the goats. And somebody had left a comment about checking ligaments and, you know, to tell with how close your does are to kidding. And I did that the other day in the video, and I didn't explain it, but y'all might have seen me checking their ligaments on the back of their back by their tail. And this morning when I came out, Crybaby and Oreo were over here, and all the other goats were over by the pond. So I did check Oreo and Crybaby's ligaments, and neither one of you can't feel. You should be able to feel like some ligaments in there, and they'll be kind of tight and hard. And then the closer they get to giving birth, they loosen up and they go away. Like you can't feel them anymore. Well, I can't feel them on either one of them this morning. I was like, oh man, they're within days of having babies. So
Hours.
it's pretty cool. They were actually, she was within an hour or two. So we were gone for 2 hours, came back and she had babies. So we just missed it. Get up there and get close if you want. Hi, baby. You like the camera, Oreo? Am I in your personal space? Is that what it is? Oh, they're so cute. That's the girl right there. See what Tanya's doing right there is checking the ligaments. So right at the base of the tail, you should feel a ligament on each side.
She's next.
Yeah, you can't feel them at all, can you?
No. And she never lets you touch her.
Yeah, she never lets us touch her. Look at that.
She don't like it.
She's letting you pet her. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, comfort me.
She doesn't like that. I had to check her eyes a second ago. She didn't like it.
So Oreo is our dominant mama. So it's pretty cool to see her have babies first. They'll all kind of follow her lead. So hopefully they all come in here and have babies in the lean-to this year. Last year we had some give birth out in the field, which is normal. I mean, that's what they want to do. That's what they do in the wild. It's just easier on us if they have them over here in the lean-to.
Baby's on the ground.
Right now she's trying to get rid of her afterbirth. Yeah, she's doing a good job. She's doing really good. Good job, Oreo. Good job. So this is where she just kind of tried to pee a little bit, and I think that's normal for them to do, and then they smell afterwards. I see a lot of the goats doing that when they're in the process of having babies. So Tanya's over there petting Pancake.
He's biting my shirt. Ooh, I gotta get the car.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I thought we would just give y'all a quick video on this. I mean, it's expected birth, but it was unexpected because I had just checked on her an hour ago. And I thought she was within a day or two, but not an hour, or I would have stuck around. So thought we'd just give you a quick update on the goats. Oreo's the first. I bet Crybaby's within the next day. And maybe Ginger Snap too. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes and I come back out here to check on them. They are definitely not as wet, so they're more dry. They look really good. I did bring out the dog houses. This is one dog house that's, obviously you can tell it's, that there's the roof side, that's the underside. And they're just flipped to where the little baby goats can get up under there. Keep the wind off of them and keep them warm. You get several little baby goats in there and it generates a lot of heat off of each other and lets them stay warm. What do you think, Oreo? You did a good job. Yeah, you did a good job, girl. So I think this one right here is the boy. Well, hello, buddy. Hi. You look just like Chip. Look at that tail moving. Oh, you're just gonna sit right there, huh, bud? What? Hi, Silas. You checking out the baby goat, Silas? You gotta go in from the other side, buddy. Might be easier. A lot of resting with these babies. They get little spurts of energy, gotta rest, another little spurt of energy. A lot of eating, a lot of sleeping. A lot of playing here pretty soon. Hi, Oreo. Kidding season is my favorite time of year on the farm. I know in my last video I talk about how my goats are my favorite animal, and they are. I love the goats out here, and I love kidding season. It's just bringing new goats on the farm like this, being born on the farm, not just going and picking them up and bringing them back. This is what I enjoy the most. I love kidding season. I love experiencing the birth. I love experiencing the mama taking care of them. I love all that. It's pretty special. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the little girl. Oh, mama's getting tired. I'm sure you're tired, mama. Takes a lot out of you, doesn't it? Yeah. Good job, Oreo. Thank you. Goats from day one are like ready to go. It's crazy how agile they are, and how, like, by tomorrow they'll be running a little bit. Not a lot, but they'll be moving better for sure. So now that she's had babies, I'm gonna have to make sure I just keep an eye on her, make sure she's not getting wormy, like her worm load's not getting too high, things like that. You can usually tell if their worm load's getting high by underneath their jaw. That neck will get swollen. But you also got to know that during winter it gets a little larger right there anyway, because just the hair gets thicker. So, but I think she looks good right now. Her babies really look good. Can I get a close up, mama? All right, y'all have seen some of the goats in a couple of my previous videos. Who do y'all think is going to be the next goat to give birth? Is it going to be Ginger Snap? Is it going to be Crybaby, Bottle Cap, Cinnamon? There's several. So I personally think it's going to be Crybaby, but it wouldn't shock me if it was just any of the other goats. I mean, they all could have babies within the next week now. Typically, you want to have all your babies as close together as you can, so that when you take care of them, you can do all that together. Like for instance, when you want to do your CDT shot on all your babies, you'd like to get all that done in one day, instead of having to do some today and some 2 weeks from now. So that's why you want to have all your babies around the same time. Well, it has been 2 days since y'all watched the previous portion of this video. Got a lot of goats right around me, so you're probably gonna hear all the goats. I got Silas right here too. So, sometimes a good day on the farm can end really bad. I mean, I hate to say it, but we lost both of those baby goats. And I have no idea why. I came out and checked on the goats, you know, after, like I told you, I think I came out 30 minutes or an hour later, I can't remember. But both of those goats were I thought they were doing fine. I didn't see anything wrong with them. They were latching onto the mama really well. I came out at about 6 in the evening, so it was about 3 or 4 hours later, and I found both of the baby goats right here in this pen area. They weren't under the lean-to, they were in the pen area, and they were both dead. I don't have any idea what caused it. They weren't sick. They were latching onto the mom. I checked Oreo, and Oreo is the mother. I checked Oreo, and she was producing plenty of milk. I'm gonna back up a little bit. It's a little windy out here today. I'm actually under the lean-to block the wind. I did check Oreo. She was producing quite a bit of milk, so I don't think that was the issue at all. Both, I brought them in. I brought the baby goats in, and I inspected them really, really well. I didn't see anything majorly wrong with them. Their mouths look good. It looks like they should have been able to latch perfectly fine. There was no puncture wounds, so I don't think it could have been Silas at all. I didn't see any blood on them. They could have been sick, and I just didn't know it. I mean, that could have been it. But it was unfortunate because they were both very good-looking babies. It's a bad way to start off a season. Very bad way to start off a season. You guys are going to be watching this video on a Wednesday, the Wednesday after they were born, and I'm shooting this portion of the video 2 days later because I really wanted to figure out how I wanted to talk about this, because I know a lot of y'all are going to be mad at me for not taking care of these baby goats. And I know. See, this is Oreo. She's still kind of crying right here. She's still missing her baby. It's weird. I don't have any idea what caused it. The only thing I can think of is they got trampled because goats were coming in and out of this pen. So it's just not good. I know there's probably going to be quite a few negative comments. Go ahead, bring them on. I'm man enough to take them. I do want to be transparent. You know, I want to show y'all everything that happens out here on the farm. I want to share everything with y'all. We have some really good days out here, really great days, but it's a farm. We have bad days, and we always will. There's going to be things happen that I won't be able to prevent. I won't be here to prevent. So about 2 months ago, we lost our beloved boxer, Bella. She'd been in our family for, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years. She was our best dog ever. She was our farm dog. She was the most important dog on our farm, and we lost her to either wild dogs, our neighbor's dogs, or coyotes, one of the three. I don't have any proof of what actually happened to her. I just know she had puncture wounds all over. She was bit all over. She had probably over 50 puncture wounds on her body, and it was terrible. But things are going to happen, and it's unfortunate. That's the downfall. That's the bad side of being on a farm, is things like that will happen. You just hope you can prevent that kind of stuff, and sometimes you can't. It's hard to start your kidding season by losing 2 goats, and really what's even worse for me is Oreo produces my best goats. So her 2 goats would have probably been my best 2 goats this season. She always produces my #1 goats. Ginger Snap is her baby. Samoa is her baby, and they're probably number 3 and number 4 over here, you know, in ranking wise.
she's got Kara over there in the doling pen. Kara's probably 1 or 2 over there out of the 8 goats. So I know these goats would have been really, really good goats. So I just wanted to let y'all know. I wanted y'all to experience the joy that I had finding these babies and seeing them, you know, latch onto the mom and the mom taking care of them, doing a really good job. I wanted y'all to experience that just like I do. But on the flip side, I don't want to keep shooting videos without telling y'all that this happened. And it's unfortunate. And I try to do everything I can to prevent this. I don't really have any idea what happened. You will see in the video after this one, coming out Saturday, you will see that I've moved the pony. He's not over here with them anymore. And I don't even know if he's the cause. I have no idea. It's just an accident, most likely. I know there are times that baby goats do get trampled. You know, when every goat's running across somewhere and a baby goat gets in the way. That does happen. I realize that. And on a farm like this, a goat farm, Oreo, she's still crying. She's going to cry for 3 or 4 days. She's calling for her babies and they're not going to come back. It's sad. But anyway, on a goat farm like this, you've got to, if you have 20 babies, you're going to lose 1 or 2. Typically 10% of what is born, you're going to lose. So that's the norm. You just want to be better than the norm. I want to lose none, but you know, there's a chance we're going to lose 1 or 2 after this, just from being sick or not healthy or something. Also, in this next video coming up after this, like I said, you guys will watch this video on Wednesday. I will already probably have my goats in the barn because we're getting ready to get some really, really cold weather. It's going to get down to like the single digits. We're not even going to get above freezing for 3 or 4 days is what they're saying. So not a good thing in Oklahoma. That's not the norm here. We don't get cold weather like that and it stays around. We may get cold weather for a day or 2 and it goes, but 4 or 5 days, that's not the norm. So anyway, sorry for the bad news. Sorry to end this video, this positive video at the start on a bad note. But like I said, I want y'all to get the full experience like I'm getting it. It's just unfortunate. So I do want to apologize. I know a lot of y'all are going to be upset. I am too. Trust me. I want to do the best I can, and I'm going to get better. Every year I'll get better at this. Anyway, we'll see y'all in the next video. Remember, do the good.
At the Fowler family farm. Come along and ride with us through this life's journey.